got my 3-inch knife here. I don't know, I guess I could use that. I just want to make sure it's nice and clean. Let's use that, see what happens. I got a 4-inch knife here too. I could use that too. You know, whatever knife you use, you just want to make sure the blade is wider than your patch area. These small little patches. See, this is just an old knife. It's already rounded on the edges because I've used it so much. Now the thing here is I want to go over the entire patch area where I put the quickset. I want to build that up just a hair so that I can lightly sand it off. Okay? Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to leave it right like that, then I'll lightly sand it. And I want to leave a little bit of that mud on there after I sand it. That way my patch will come out looking really nice. Okay, so I'm just doing a little dusting over it. I'm going beyond the patch area just a little, not a whole lot. Okay? That's all I want to do right there. Now I'm going to come down here a little bit down in there. I want to remember to go over my little patch areas where I put the quickset, because I don't want that quickset showing. Wherever I put quickset on the wall, even the little overage, I want to cover that up. Okay, because my paint, like I told you, is not going to cover that good over just quickset. Okay, so it doesn't take much just to kind of go over it, you see? Well, let's get down there. Let's get down there to the bottom and get that. I'm just going over the bottom, cleaning it up, and getting it smooth. Not used very much of this mud. Like I said, I don't need much. You see, I don't need much of that at all because it was already pretty smooth by using that quickset, right? There. The more you play with it, the worse off you're going to be. So once you get it pretty good, you want to leave it alone. We're going to let that, well, it looks like there's a little bit more area that had the quickset, so I can see that because I got my light on there. So I'm glad I got the light on. It's always good to have like a little construction light on or something, because you can see all your patch areas where you need to go. Okay, there, that's it. I'm gonna let that dry, and here's the tip. Got to let that dry all the way now. If you don't let that dry all the way and you start sanding, you're going to mess up your patches. So it's late afternoon now. I'm going to let that dry overnight, and I'm going to come back here tomorrow morning. Then I can lightly sand over all my little patch areas and blend them in, having them ready to paint. See you then. Guess what? While you've been sleeping, I've got that other closet all ready too. And that's all ready for the next step. And it didn't take me very long. I've got craft paper over there and got it set up just like this room, and I just jumped from room to room, back and forth when I had the quickset out there, when I had the regular mud out there. 2 projects in one, baby. That's how to do it. I got a nice little mess going on here, all for these little patches. Now, you know why I use this craft paper and I don't use regular drop cloths? Because all this stuff, I couldn't have put that wet sheetrock mud on the drop cloth, especially if I wanted to save the drop cloth and fold it back up and use it next time, maybe to put over some furniture or something. Now I got sheetrock mud all over it. So if you're saying, oh, I'm not going to get any craft paper, K-R-A-F-T, not C-R-A-P, crap, but craft. Craft paper, resin paper. This is actually called resin paper. It kind of has a red hue to it. There's also building paper that's kind of a cardboardy color, like a sack color. I like this resin paper better, but I call it craft paper. It comes in 3-foot rolls. Most any hardware store has it. Look for that, and then you only roll out however much you need. Cut it to whatever length. Put some masking tape down a little bit, and I'm going to pull that up and throw it away. And I've got a whole other roll ready for my next project. Now see, once I get done with my sheetrock work and my sanding, all the dust is going to get back on there for that. And I'm going to clean that up a little bit before I paint. And guess what? Now I got a painter's drop cloth too, because I'm just going to leave this down until I get done with all the painting as well. One-stop shop.